Breaking news! Wolverine is two Batman kissing each other! So yeah, it's a tier 4 Wolverine video. Here we are. Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna go through a tier 4 I was actually avoiding for 1 year and 1 week or something. I was avoiding to go into Logan tier 4 because I was feeling like he's unnecessary. By the time I had just do tier 4 my Adam Warlock, and I was like, he's blast, he's combat, okay, Logan is going to fail, but yeah. Here we are 1 year after, and I'm saying for sure 1 year because look at this. I found Cynicalix making a video at 28th of June on 2023 and calling out that he's Wolfest Wolverine. Yeah, he's drawing videos like that all the time, Wolfest and Wolfest. So it's exactly 1 year, guys. And I was like, I'm gonna skip him, etc, etc. But yes, as it seems, here we are to show you the value Wolverine gave me into my account. Last couple of days I have him, how I utilize him for timeline battle, auto or manual, the build I have and I suggest to you, but also how developers push his tags and everything into other world battle, you know, timeline battle. He's always there, being punishing everyone who is missing his tier 4. Of course, as level 80 and tier 3, he has similar value, but we're talking about high-end game, you know, accounts and gameplay. And also you have to consider that for any case, whatever you want to use him for PvP, you need the artifact 100%. It's like one of the most important things for him. But let's see the things that going on here. Why I decided to do that. First of all, Deadpool and a Wolverine movie is coming here in 20 days or something. That's the first reason, and I want to be ready for the movie and the new advancement he's gonna take. Second, he's meta still for every single game mode that contains PvP. And third, that's a reason for people not to build the character. And I wanna share all the info, you know. We just took a sneak peek for Victorious, and we are in the middle month of Fantastic Four, so most people believe that, and 99.99% we're gonna get Doom. So before you get too excited about what you're gonna see with this Wolverine, you need to consider that you need to chill out, and Doctor Doom is around the corner in less than a week. So let's go check my build, check the cards I had, the cards I have now, and how he is performing. But before we go through that, guys, I want you to make sure that you have smashed the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. 50% of you are ninja watchers. You're just taking the info and getting out without smashing the like and subscribing. It's for free, provides a lot to me and the YouTube algorithm for my channel. So please be kind and let a sub and a like. And of course, let me know your point of view about Wolverine. Are you using him? Is he that good that I'm saying, or he is like mediocre? Okay, let's figure out how my Wolverine looks like. I have a Mighty Conquest, which I believe it's one of the best for Mighty. For Brilliant, Greed is the best. So goes like Greed or Conquest, and after Authority and Egg. I've seen Egg Wolverines, but yes, I mean, I get Conquest, it's expensive, but Mighty Greed is really close. So in my mind, first option is Mighty Greed for the free-to-play, for people who don't have Conquest, but after Mighty Conquest is like super cool. Brilliant Conquest from the other side does not add a lot, but Brilliant Greed adds a lot. Do not ask how I know these informations are from my alliance, you know. If they said so, I believe them. I took his 5-star artifact from Bingo. I know for sure that the 6-star it's the best. Everyone knows that, you know. And it adds some seconds, but at least 5-star need to be your artifact. But you can see here, it's not a perfect build. I don't have offensive ISO set because the defensive ISO set helps me, and I'm gonna explain through when we're gonna see some gameplay of him. I'm using for all gameplay Adam Warlock as a striker, but you could use others like Hulk, Spider-Man, Jean. There is multiple others that you can use for PvP actually. Hulk with the old uniform. I have full stack build with Odin's Blessing. My stats looks like that. I'm undercapped on attack speed. But the moment I put him into the team for timeline battle and the team I'm using generally, he gets full on attack speed. But yes, the problem is that I swapped my cards from full PV to PvP, and I didn't count well some stuff, so I feel short on some stats. Yes, that's something that we're gonna chat about on my next video. But yes, that's the build at the moment. The cards I have right now, it's New Avengers 9 instead of Spidey. I'm gonna show you how my cards looked like before, and let's go and start from somewhere. So the cards before was looking like that. I swapped only Spidey, as you can see, for New Avengers. The stats didn't change a lot, but I get more HP, but also I get the HP proc that it's really important for PvP. As you can see, this is the team I'm going to use, and I'm not suggesting to anyone to use this team. I mean, I prefer using characters on my timeline video. I have told you I prefer to use characters that have revive, like Sentry, Adam, or Silver Surfer. But that's something I record just for you, you know, autoplay and manual play of him just being buffed and being the main DPS of the fight. And I was expecting way worse, to be honest. But yeah, let's not spoil it to you. Also, I have a mighty insight on my Colossus, and I'm having the characters going first, you know, into the fight. And when the characters dies, I swap into Wolverine on autoplay for starters. Here I am going against Sentry. I just killed him. His first life, he didn't enable my immortality. I killed him second time. This is completely autoplay, right? I just dropped the character there with a mighty conquest and the 5-star artifact, and he's doing what he's doing right now. 2 lives from Sentry. I went against this Wolverine, killed him also. All of these characters are tier 4s. As you can see from their stats, what procs they have, what artifacts they have, if they have artifacts, and yes. I just killed 3 dudes, tier 4, and you can see there I took 75 points. That means it was like high ranked team. Here again, same thing, just killed Sentry once. It's insane the fact that he's staying there. You can see he's staying there, waiting him to go through his 5th skill, just healing the HP he's missing, and after he goes through and kill him with the 5th skill. The only character that gives me troubles, it's, guess who? Wolverine. Only Wolverine can resist through my Wolverine. And it's really weird. It's really weird. I was expecting, you know, him to be way worse, because having, you know, into timeline battle, no restrictions, and there is Adam Warlock, Silver Surfer, Sentry. I was expecting, you know, on autoplay, he's gonna be out, perform really low. He's not gonna make it. But yeah. Bro, Wolverine autoplay is mental. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do himself. He's prioritizing his 5th skill. He goes into his 3rd skill. He's doing everything perfect, bro. And if he hasn't, if he's not on the cooldown, okay, I died again here 2 times. This is the old card. You need to consider that I had only 50% HP and no HP proc, no 20% HP proc. So everything you see here, when I get the PvP cards, it's getting even better. So perhaps I did have only 1 win and 2 loses, but you can see that the loses are from enemy Wolverines. I'm slapping totally every single Silver Surfer, Sentry, Adam Warlock here. As you can see, he has no chance, bro. The 5th skill completely dismantling every single enemy. And I tried him on manual, and to be honest, on manual he's kind of weird because he doesn't have the super guard break immunity Sentry has, so in a lot of cases, you're standing still and waiting the enemy until your super guard break immunity pops out from your CDPs, you know, ambush from Greed, class from Conquest, or if you have, you know, CDP of Authority, the Steal ability or Vitality from the Egg. But other than that, you can see there that he is smashing it. He is smashing it 100%. I let my phone there, autoplay here. I went into tier 3s. Yeah, I'm not gonna even talk about the tier 3s. But yes, he's completely dismantling them too. As you can see. And he is really, really strong, bro. I'm telling you. I wasn't expecting him to be that good, especially against teams with Sentry level 80 or tier 4 with supports like Colossus, you know. Sentry is really, really strong, but I mean, Wolverine, bro, he's unstoppable. He's slashing through enemies. He's going from skill to skill. He has everything. He has everything, and I was really sleeping on him. I was really believing that because there is Adam Warlock being Blast type, I don't need the combat type, etc, etc. After I start building Silver Surfer, I start building Sentry, and I was like, okay, I don't need him. I don't need him. But yes, the reality came into my door for Alliance tournament, and I saw a lot of times me being losing against Wolverines. I had Adam, and I was going against a Wolverine, you know, and I was losing, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit, bro? You know, Blast types supposed to be better than combat types, but in some cases, you know, that's not the fact. That's not what is actually happening. And you can see Universal supposed to have, okay, here I just died from Silver Surfer. You need to consider that this is the old build on cards, so with the new one I have some gameplay for that too. At least on autoplay. On manual, I think I have only with the old cards, because, you know, on manual you can control better the character. Doesn't really matter if you don't have the perfect build or something. But yes, you can see here how he's slashing through Sentry after Silver Surfer and now Colossus. Yeah, and it's Colossus with a legit uniform. It's not like he doesn't support the others. It was the Phoenix Force uniform, or whatever it's called. Phoenix 5 it was. Phoenix Force, I think, yeah. And you can see here how, oh my god, he's butchering them. He is indeed butchering enemies, slashing through their bodies. Sentry, Wolverine, Colossus again here. And my Wolverine is not even on the immortality yet. Yeah, no immortality yet. And let's see here. Look at this, bro. He is into his 5th skill. And yeah, no shit, no problem. His 5th skill puts you into an iframe and makes you ignore enemies' iframes. And this is so cool, bro. This is so cool ability. I can't remember anyone else has it that way. For manual, I found myself having more trouble than being easier on it. You know, generally, if you play manual with Silver Surfer, if you play manual on Sentry or Adam Warlock, you can end up doing better with them. With Wolverine, that's not the case for me. I'm not sure how, but I'm not that good at manual with Wolverine. I'm just playing with him like a couple of days. I did him on the previous live stream, so it's less than a week that I have the character. But yeah, I was struggling, I guess. I was killing everyone, for sure, because it's manual, you know. I'm not saying that it's easy to do, but yeah, Wolverine can do it with the 5th skill. So I was avoiding getting caught into Sentry's super guard break immunity skills. When I saw Sentry, I pressed 5th skill and I hide myself into my own iframe, yes, with the 5th skill. Other than that, you know, it's really simple life doing with him manual timeline, bro. I mean, I'm taking all damage of the 5th skill. The ISO set helps a ton, guys. If I had an offensive ISO set, I would not stay alive like this, because, you know, there is no problem for you to kill enemies. As you can see, the 5th skill, whatever the enemy is, whatever the enemy has, CDP, whatever, you know, the 5th skill destroys him. Most of the times, look at this. I'm slashing through his body and suddenly he's dead. He was into a CDP there, and yeah, he tanked me a lot actually. I just died. Manual, right? On auto, I could kill him, I guess. And I'm running a lot on manual, and I feel like Wolverine doesn't need you to run. And I have used from Silver Surfer that do the deflect. I've used to Adam Warlock that you want to avoid the enemy until you use your 2nd skill. And on manual, as you can see, I wasn't performing that good. I mean, I have heard Ulas reporting this in our Discord server. He was saying, guys, he went into Challenger on Timeline Battle and he was playing his Vibranium runs after he was finding the perfect enemy, you know. He was going on autoplay with his Wolverine. And I was like, no shit, bro, why are you doing that? And he was like, I'm better on auto with Wolverine than on manual. And I was like, how is this possible? But now I'm seeing it. I'm seeing why Wolverine is like one of the best characters for Alliance Conquest and Alliance Tournament and Otherworld Battle, because there you can't actually, there is no way you can control the character, and this and the rotation that they have made for him on auto somehow provides, you know, kind of extra guard break immunity or something. When he's on auto, he's going through his skills easier than you press the skill. Is this legit? Is this possible? I'm not sure how, but that's how, the feeling I took, you know. When I was controlling the character for Timeline Battle, I was having trouble hit the 5th skill more than on auto. I was seeing on auto being able to jump from character to character, you know. On manual, I was having some trouble here and there, but I guess it was because of some characters having the super guard break immunity. Actually, only Sentry in the current meta. Other character that has super guard break immunity through his skills, it's Gore and Dean on some of her skills. But yes, Sentry is the only enemy I had to do this to me. Here, I just destroyed an enemy Wolverine, but he seems like he didn't have the immortality artifact somehow. I'm not sure why people who should use, you know, Wolverine into Timeline Battle without having his artifact. It's a must-have. Without it, you are really easy to get killed. You need this immortality to, you know, get yourself another 5th skill to heal again from the start and having your opportunity. But look at this. With a 5-star artifact and with my account being focused on PvE, he was able to survive multiple attacks from Silver Surfers, from Sentries, for Adam Warlocks, and he's killing it. He's killing it. I have lost count how many victories versus loses I have done, but the point is that I'm playing with a character less than a week, and I'm already into him like badly. I really love his gameplay. And the problem here is with the potentials that he has for the future update we're waiting. As for PvP, I don't feel like he can be any better. I don't feel like he's losing from something. It's not like he has any problem. It's there's nothing that you can say, okay, Wolverine's soft spot is this, Wolverine's soft spot is that, Wolverine should have that also. I don't see any wrong on his PvP. And yes, perhaps if he gets also super guard break immunity on his skills like Sentry, but yeah, that's something couldn't be the case. So I'm guessing, and I'm dropping it right now here, that perhaps they push him into PvE with the new uniform, because even if he is a solid PvP unit and if he is a character that everyone consider as a PvP unit, and his immortality artifact, etc., giving him another PvP uniform, whatever the uniform gonna look like, it's not gonna be the same actually. So it's kind of same, you know, to give him a PvP when in the same time they did vice versa for Thanos. And who else took the new uniform? Hulk and Thor. Thor, they just give him a better PvE uniform, kind of better, as a striker, the older is the best. And also for Thanos, they turned him into PvP from PvE, and they give to the people had him already an opportunity to use him in a different ways. That gave, you know, a new wave of players tier 4ing Thanos, a new wave of players tier 4ing Hulk, vice versa, from PvP to PvE, and he's really strong actually. So yes, I'm seeing devs trolling us and dropping a PvE Wolverine, and I'm not sure where to use, you know. There is also in the game Gladiator and Dr. Octopus, and yes, I'm not seeing any place to use him. So if they're gonna drop him PvE, it's gonna be lame from the one side. From the other side, it's gonna be dope having him on other game modes and use him different ways than just PvP. But yes, let's wait and see. Here I have the gameplay from Auto, but this time with 20% proc on the cards, the new Avengers card instead of Spider-Man. So you can see here that he is even more durable. He's even more durable, and on the previous autoplay with the PvE cards, I was losing a bit. Now turning into a hybrid set, having the new Avengers card, feels like my Wolverine stays alive even longer. Of course, I haven't watched the clips myself because, as you can see, it's autoplay. I'm letting my phone, but you know, as I was doing the cuts with Athena, I saw that he was really tough. He was really tough, and I really enjoying seeing the clips here with you, and being something new for me too. Look at this, bro. He's there killing Silver Surfer tier 4. Killing Sentry tier 4 and going through Wolverine, enabling his immortality, and he's ready to kill him too. Look at this. He's not losing at the moment. He's not losing. And you can see I'm not getting like maximum point 75 because it was just autoplay and it was like the first day of the daily reset. So the enemies, it's not like super high ranked. But still, you know, you can see tier 4 Silver Surfer, tier 4 Sentry, tier 4 Wolverine. It's no joke having a character on autoplay and do all this. As I said in the start, I'm not suggesting to anyone to use him as a standalone character, because the moment you have your immortality enabled and after you don't kill the enemies, you're busted. You're one hit away from dying. Of course, you heal when the artifact goes off, but still, he is kind of risky to play. You can get softed really easy, so I'm suggesting for sure to use 2 or 3 DPSs and include him. I'm buffing him here, giving him Wasp's lead and support and Colossus buff with Mighty Insight just for the lols and see how strong he can be. And you can see we are 3.5 deep into this gameplay, 3 minutes and a half, and he's killing it. He's not losing. And I just gave him 22 more HP than before. He went from 140,000 HP to 156 HP. So it's not like super important improvement HP wise, but the HP proc that pops out from cards, it's an extra layer of defense. Here it's the first lose again against Wolverine tier 4. I just killed here the enemy Colossus and went through the enemy Wolverine. And you have to consider that this is only with 5-star artifact. This is with Mighty Conquest. So the moment you have Brilliant Conquest, the moment you have Brilliant Grade, you can perform even better than this that you are seeing. And if you go through my account, my stats are kind of low, and you can see also that I am low on attack speed. You saw my account before we start there. So yeah, look at this, bro. What am I smoking all this 1 year and did Wolverine, bro? I'm not sure. I was like, okay, Wolverine, I can play manual and go through him, you know, with my Adam. But bro, look at this. There is a new wave of meta characters, Silver Surfer, Sentry, all over the PvP, and still Wolverine, it's the best out there. He can do things that other characters can't do, to be honest, guys. I mean, I can't believe that myself that if I go there and drop my Sentry with double support, he can do all this work at autoplay, you know. Sentry is kind of tricky. He has his super garbage immunity, but against Wolverines or against Silver Surfers, if he gets reflected, he can't do shit, you know. You can't hide yourself into 5th skill of Wolverine can, and also his damage, its physical attack, the energy attack is getting more reflected through Silver Surfer somehow, I'm not sure, but yeah. He's massing it, bro. He is super cool, and the level of awesomeness from level 80 to tier 4 goes like that, guys. I can use him on every single content, and he is actually the meta right now for Otherworld Battle. If you go through Otherworld Battle, you're gonna see all the teams are using him. He's the only character from the meta characters that he's not banned right now. I had a lot of wins with him. I'm not gonna go through Otherworld Battle with content here. I just wanna drop Timeline Battle, but I'm gonna show you what I just did on Alliance Tournament with him. On my attack, on my defense, I lost. Actually, CMAC attacked me from Timeless. We are against Timeless, we're winning them. Easy peasy actually. And, but I lost my first match against CMAC. He attacked me and he had 3 DPSs. He completely dismantled me somehow. He's really fat. His account is really fat. But I found myself a really, really nice enemy to go through. And he was good. He was really nice because we had similar stats for PvP. His name is CT07111, I think. And he was using the meta team. The meta team for Alliance Tournament this week was this one. Adam, Sentry, Lead, and Colossus. And Adam supposed to have a disadvantage against Wolverine. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go against the Blast versus Combat. And I'm gonna use my Wolverine against this Adam Warlock. And you can see, my Wolverine stayed there. They enabled his immortality, but he stayed alive all this time, smashing and slashing the enemy Sentry and Adam Warlock with similar, with similar build like me. Overall, as I told you, I'm regretting that I didn't have all this time Wolverine, but yeah, I had to push on PvE. You know, I feel like I went into the top I could push on PvE, and on the character I had to build for all days of ABL and ABX. Now after Wanda, I have tier 4 for every single day, and so I had to go through PvP too. And yes, Wolverine totally worth it. You have to consider the fact that I just told you Doom and Victorious are around the corner, and also he's already busted for PvP, so perhaps they turned him into PvE. That's for now. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know your opinion about Wolverine. Hope I helped you decide if you're gonna build this bad boy or not. He is busted 100%. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces.